Oh, intern Patrick, can you come here for just a second? I don't know if this is a good idea, but look, if you're out there in the dating world. Hi, Patrick. Thank you for coming.
Hi,
How you doing,
Patrick?
Patrick?
Hi, everybody.
All right, so if you're out there in the dating world, you got to understand, you're going to have ebb and flow. You're going to have some rocky roads. You're going to have some smooth sailing. It's not always great, but it's always an adventure, you must agree.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where do you want to start with Patrick's dating life?
Okay, I guess we'll start. So, I've been trying to find people. So, I started some online dating.
Okay.
And my first night, I'm on there, and some guy offers me $20 if I would let him smell my socks.
Oh, God. Oh, man. How'd that go for you?
Very poorly.
Did
clearly.
you say yes? Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, no, so you didn't even
$20.
You didn't meet up with him at all.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. I thought, no. Well, how do you start that conversation with a guy?
Well,
like, how do you meet up with them?
Well, no, just say, look, no, thank you. I'll move on. But you did meet someone and you went out on a date.
Yes,
Tell
I
us
did.
about now. Hear this date. Okay. Hear ye. Go right ahead, Patrick.
Okay, so this guy asked me out on a date. I said, all right. So we decided to go to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, well, why don't we go see Power Rangers? And I thought, okay, Power Rangers,
really
romantic.
movie, okay.
Yeah. So then we go see Power Rangers, and he said to me, well, can you buy your own ticket? I can't pay.
What?
And I said, all right,
That's
okay.
not a date.
Like,
Okay.
I get it. We're both students.
Okay.
And he said to me, yeah, no, I've seen all the other movies, so, like, we're going to see Power Rangers. And,
Okay.
like, you have to pay.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
so you went to a movie that he wanted to because he admitted that was the only one, and then he also
He made
was
you
like,
pay.
"You're also gonna pay." So this is all about him.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything is about him.
Okay.
Did he offer to pay you to sniff your socks?
No, I wish I would have taken it, though.
Okay. I got to be honest with you. And I want to hear more about this conversation that you had with him and how the night went. But all right, so Power Rangers, very unusual, unique movie to take someone on a first date to. Okay. I think that's kind of creative and kind of interesting. Secondly, you're students. Dating is expensive, and I want to get into this later. A lot of people are not even out in the dating world simply because they can't afford to date. But anyway, so he made you pay for your ticket. So how did the conversation? I'm not really hating this date so far.
Yeah,
offense.
no. It's not the worst
So
thing.
how did the conversation? Oh, there's worse. How'd the conversation go? How'd that work?
So we're sitting in the theater. It's right after the previews, and you know that moment when the surround sound guy comes on and he like whispers the all around you voice thing.
I'm over here. I'm over there.
Yeah. Well, right before that starts, the guy turns to me and he said, so this is my favorite part about the movie. And then he whispers the all around you to me in the same time
Oh gosh.
as the surround sound voice.
In sync with the surround sound voice?
Totally in sync.
Now, you guys, were you sober? Because that would have
Oh,
freaked me out.
totally sober.
That would have freaked me out a little
And
bit.
I thought, I have to sit through a full movie now. I have to sit through a full movie with this guy who just whispered that in my ear. It was absurd. I've
What
never
were the
had that before.
What were the words he whispered again? All
Around you.
All right, so you watch the movie.
Yeah.
And then after the movie, then what happens?
You know,
that it?
after the movie, not too much. Yeah, I mean, we went for ice cream.
Did you pay for that?
Once again, we each paid for our own.
Okay.
Which was
all right.
fine.
Hey,
I could do that.
I have no problem with that. You sound a little disappointed that he didn't offer to pay, but
I mean, a little disappointed, at least like for something, because he was the one who initiated the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Can I say something?
Yes, please do.
This guy is not the worst for what he did, but he's terrible at the way he presented it.
Yes.
Like if he had said, you know what, I really want to see the Power Rangers movie, great. But he said he wanted to see it because he'd already seen everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Strike one. He also,
So it's all about him.
Right.
Right.
He also could have been like, while you guys are texting, hey, do you mind if we go Dutch? I'm broke. I'm guessing you're probably but instead he waited until you were there and then was like, by the way, you're paying for yours.
Strike two.
Strike two. It's not what he did, it's how he did it.
Okay. In strike three, he whispered, "Oh, all right, you." All right, strike three is out. It actually going out with another guy to see a Power Rangers movie. It sounds like a date, not even a date, like two dudes going out, like two straight guys.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Hey, let's go see the Power Rangers. Well, anyway, all right.
Oh,
The dating world it's a frightening place. Sometimes it's a little comical, and you can talk about it, laugh about it on the radio. So okay.
The sock guy's looking better and better, isn't he?
Isn't he?
But
Yeah,
I will
after
tell
that
you, ever
movie.
since you said that, we received a text. Some guy said he was at the gym, and another guy offered him $1,000 if he could let him go to the parking lot and suck his toes.
Oh my!
$1,000?
I'm like, would you accept $20 for toe sucking?
No.
No, 1,000 I would.
No, I mean $1,000.
Yeah.
Would you? You would?
Yeah.
Some stranger in the gym that said, "I'll give you."
Cash money on the spot?
Is this him?
That's him.
Oh my God!
$1,000 is hard to come by.
hold on. Is this you? He offered you $1,000 to suck your toes?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, no, it's easy to sit here and go, "Wow, man, that's $1,000. That's a lot of money." But
And what'd you spend your $1,000 on?
Well,
your name is Fred, right?
yes.
Okay. Question.
Yeah.
Is it easy for us to go, "Oh, come on, man, take the $1,000 and let him suck your toes"? But when you're in the situation, it's a lot different, is it not?
Oh, I mean, it was even more than that. It started at $1,000, and over the months, it became wanting to bring me to his house for his anniversary dinner with
it
no.
escalated.
No, it's just a weird scene. You didn't want to have any part of it, and I don't blame you. But my point is this: it's so easy for everyone in this room to go, "Man, $1,000? Let him suck your toes, and it's $1,000, and never see him again." But no, but if it's you and it's happening to you, you're a little faster to go, "I don't think so."
And how was this conversation even initiated? Like, were you bench pressing and he walked over to you?
Was it in the locker room?
Yeah.
No, it was just at, just lifting weights, and, he started one day saying he likes my shoes, and...
Oh, it always starts, "I like your shoes." That's the gateway conversation.
And, it just really, really built on from there. It was pretty, and I'm not going to be mean to the guy. So,
No.
always talk to the guy, say hi and everything, and then...
Well, I hope he got the message, Fred, and he just left you alone. I mean...
Yeah.
Was he admiring you while you were on the toe curl machine?
He hasn't been to the gym in about 6 months.
Wow. Yeah, don't let that discourage you. Find another gym. But listen, best of luck to you, and I don't blame you. You did not accept the $1,000, correct?
I certainly did not.
Okay, just making sure. I don't blame him. It is a lot of money, but hello, there's dignity at stake here.
Yeah, and I suppose if it's at the gym, like, you're going to have to see him again, and, like, it might get weird.
It might get weird. It's already weird.
But was he at least hot? Was he at least attractive?
No, he was about 40 years older than me.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, 'cause if it's
what does
not-
that matter?
Okay, well, wait a Bethany. You're going to agree with me on this. If a hot guy walks over and says, "Can I suck your toes?" you might, for the $1,000, say yes. If it's not someone you're so attracted to, that might,
Well, wait a minute. We don't even know if Fred is into guys.
I know, but he knows a good-looking guy.
He's not into guys.
But it doesn't matter. I'm sure you know a good-looking guy when you see one.
Okay, wait. Now, Fred.
I can admit to a decent-looking guy, but there's just all my friends bust my balls saying, how much would it cost you to let this happen?
What's your price?
For busting
Exactly.
your balls, how much is it?
I mean, I'd probably say $50,000.
$50,000, you let somebody break your
I like that
balls?
Fred didn't even pause. He
Yeah,
had
50
an
grand.
answer.
He already had a number in mind. Now, what if it was an attractive woman who came over and said, "Hey, for $1,000, let's go to the parking lot. I'm going to suck your toes." Would you consider it more or less, or is it still just a no? I'm not going to let anyone pay me anything to suck my toes.
I'd drop it down to like $30,000.
Okay. All right, you get the pretty woman discount.
But you do have to be really careful, even if they're attractive, because
They may use their teeth.
Well, oof.
I'm sorry.
Because Ted Bundy, I mean, he was like charming and he was attractive, and he, would get people to help him carry things to his car, and then he'd kill them.
And there is that.
Yeah,
So
that's not worth
I'm
30 grand.
I'm changing my stance on the toe sucking.
Well, Fred, I must agree with you. I think you made the right decision. You don't sell out. If you want someone to suck your toes, it should be someone you don't even want to pay. It should be someone you want to be with to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right, Fred, you and your toes have a very, very nice day.
You too, man.
There you go.
I wonder if he has nice toes.
I don't know.
I'd like to see a picture.
You're creepy.
All this toe
Well, anyway,
talk.
so Patrick, you're still out there in the dating world.
Still out there. Yeah.
And it's going to be ups, it's going to be downs,
God
but
bless
that's just
you,
the way it is.
Patrick.
Yeah. No, I'm not giving up. No,
Date-
we're going to keep this going.
Dating can be fun, and it gives you things to talk about as long as you're not hurting
Right.
or in pain, you're good. All right, thank you for coming in, Patrick.
All right, thank you.
Intern Patrick, went to see Power Rangers, and the sound was all around
How was
him.
the movie?
By the way,
It was good. It was good.
don't lose hope, Patrick, because there are men who are all around
Oh God.
everywhere.
PTSD.
But you know, and as we get into headlines, and I do want to bring this up, when you're out in the dating world, we haven't done sound. When you're out in the dating world, it's rough enough finding the right person, someone who's not going to irritate the living hell out of you, someone you want to spend time with. At the same time, dating is expensive. I know people who are not dating because they can't afford it right now.
Yeah.
I had a friend who went on a lot of dates just because she couldn't afford groceries, and it was a way to eat.
Wow.
I mean, it wasn't like a homeless situation, but like she was, pinching pennies, and she was like, "This is a free meal."
There you go.